Hi friends, my name is Shiny Ange and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my 2021 January setup. New month, new year, and I'm super excited for this one. I've been wanting to do a Sailor Moon theme for quite some time, but I'm really bad at drawing, so I wanted to print out pictures to put in my journal for this one. It's a new style. I haven't really tried like the scrapbook style before, so I'm really excited for this. I think it came out really good. I'm really happy with it. There's a few aspects that I'm like, but overall I love how this one came out, so I'm really excited for y'all to see it. But before we get started, I want to make sure y'all go check out my Twitter and my Twitch channel. Today actually I streamed some Genshin Impact, so if you like that or games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, all that good fun stuff, I stream that over there, so do that. It's a fun time. I promise you won't regret it. Alright, let's jump on in. Alrighty, so we're starting off with the cover page and calendar. I used to use a 2-page calendar, but I honestly found it a waste of space because I didn't use it to its full potential because I don't have a lot going on throughout the months that need to go here. So I condensed it down to be more practical for me. As I'm recording this voiceover, I realized that the whole footage of me coloring in the moon, the big one on the other page, completely just vanished. I don't know what happened. I accidentally deleted it. You know, I love that kind of stuff. It's so satisfying watching a big thing get colored in, so I'm so sorry you don't get to watch that. Okay, now the moon's colored in. And so for this, I put a silhouette of the Guardians on top with January on top of another black piece of paper. But before that, we get a visit from Odie. He says hello. He's adorable. We love some Odie here. Look at him. Being so precious. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Odie. Goodbye. And so I just wrote January on this black piece of paper with my Posca paint pen. I don't use this very often because I prefer the gel pens, but I thought since this was just paper and it wasn't going over another pen or anything, it would work fine. And it was nice and thick. And then above the calendar, I did a little black scribble of black, to write in the days of the week. And then a nice picture of all the Guardians on top. You know, I tried out this washi tape, but it just did not work. I hated it. I disliked it so much. So I got rid of it and I just put in the quote. The infamous quote, "Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight." Yeah, it's iconic. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Next up, we got my habits and mood trackers. So for this, I like to keep my trackers really simple. So I just put in a bunch of different calendar shapes and then I fill it in as I go along. Same with the mood tracker. Like I've said before, I'm not very artistic, so I like bullet journaling because it lets me be artistic even though I'm not the most artistic person in the world. So mood trackers are just a nice simple calendar. And so I also put in the mood tracker this picture of Usagi crying, and it says, and some people might say I'm a little emotional, which I thought was absolutely perfect for a mood tracker. And I also love this little yellow background that I put for it. I bought a whole packet of a bunch of different colored paper for this specific reason, so I'm glad I got use out of it, and it actually looked really good. And I thought about using a black one behind Tuxedo Mask, Artemis, and Luna, but it was too much background paper for one spread. And we're just adding a couple little doodles to the picture just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. And then the headings. Oh, the headings, how I hate them. I really do not like how I wrote it. The little underlines of the colors, I just couldn't think of what a better heading idea to do, so this is what we got. Not my best, but it's there. And then there was a bunch of empty space, so I put in a moon, which I really like the little moon there. I think that looks perfect, but this bunny, oh lord, the bunny. I do not like how it came out. This is the one spread that I have a serious love-hate relationship with. I love the way the pictures are laid out and the moon and all that fun stuff, but just the small details that irk me a little bit. Alright, and then we are on to my expense tracker. So this is still growing and evolving. I'm trying to find the perfect system for me. I might even end up tracking my expenses outside of my bullet journal eventually, but for now I'm keeping it in. And of course I had to use the iconic meme picture from Sailor Moon Crystal. It's 10 out of 10. Again, just adding a little bit more pizzazz to the photos, just so they're not too boring, because the spread is a lot of blank space and a lot of empty space to write things. And then we're just going in with my gray Tombow, just highlighting every other line to make it easier to write things. Because, oh lordy, even with these lines, I write things in the wrong rows. It happens and it's embarrassing. But good thing I have whiteout. Whiteout is my best friend. I make so many mistakes. I make so many spelling errors. Get yourself some whiteout if you're like me. Not gonna lie, my expense tracker is a little elaborate. It's got a lot of information in. Sometimes I want to make my expense tracking 2 spreads, but we'll see how this one goes. So I have a spot for a total of each category that I've spent each week, and then I have a spot for my credit card stuff and all that good money stuff. Alright, and then we are on to the first 3 days in my brain dump. I just put a cute little picture of Luna and the moon rod next to there. I think it came out really good. I really like the little border and the font that I did. I mean, it was really simple. I just used the thick side of the zebra mile liner. So usually I'd like to keep my weeks full and not have like the beginning or end months if they're like in a different week. But since it is the beginning of the year, I decided to go ahead and do that. So I wasn't flipping between journals in the beginning of the year, even though I still was flipping between journals. It's fine. And then we have some pictures of Usagi and Sailor Moon. A little drop shadow. And if you haven't noticed, I wrote Monday instead of Friday. That was an accident. Yep, I make mistakes all the time. So I just cut a piece of paper from the back of my journal and glued that right on top. It's like it never even happened. What mistakes? No mistakes here. It didn't happen. You're lying to me. Also, spacing out in this style is really hard because like you have to work around the pictures, and that's not my forte. I usually set out my days and then I decorate around them. So this is a nice challenge and something different. And then we're on to my first weekly spread. So for each week, they're each going to be based off of a different Sailor Guardian. So this one is Sailor Mercury spread. So we got some pictures of her with some books. Oh, I think that's so cute. I love that picture so much. And then this picture with Luna is also adorable. I saw it and I was like, yes. Again with a spacing issue, I couldn't get the spacing right. I tried my best, but it just looks wonky. We'll get better as the weeks go on. And then to write in the numbers of the day, I just put in a black circle and wrote the number in with a white gel pen. And then drop shadowing all of the days of the week to tie everything together from the last spread. I think this is like the font and stuff that I'm going to be using for the entire month. I mean, it's literally just basic cursive, really. Nothing too special. And then we add a little bit of decoration. We got a little symbol, add some stars, And then we wrote in Mercury Star Power Makeup. And we're done. Look at that. It looks so good. I think the cover page looks so good. It came out of my mind exactly how I wanted onto the paper, and that makes me so happy. I love when stuff like that happens. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my January setup. I love this one, like I said so many times. I love my setup for January. I think it's amazing. I hope y'all found some inspiration in it. I know this came out after January started, but I hope y'all find some inspiration for future months. And that's all from me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like, and share with your friends if you like. I don't know, what do people on YouTube do these days? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's it. That's all from me. I don't have a good sign off, so just